How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna get straight to the point of how to make repost exchange efficient for growing your music and yourself as an artist. I've been doing this for 2 years probably. There was a point in time where they changed everything. So this is my account. These are all the plans. You automatically are on a free forever plan, of course. So 50% of all your repost earnings. So that means 50% of everything you repost, obviously. Zero free boost. You only promote one account, no auto boost, one active campaign. You get 100% of your earnings. You get 50 directs, 2 active campaigns. So that means 2 songs at a time, 5 free boost per campaign. So this is the account that I'm on right now, the package that I have right now, and I'm pretty happy with it, right? So it's not too much, too little. Obviously, if you can do yearly, you should do that. That's smart if you're in it for the long run. But you can see here the 30, 100, 100, 3 active campaigns. So you can see how it snowballs into more and more production, the more amount of money you put into this. This sort of model is something you should be very familiar with. If not, familiarize yourself with it, because it's how the world is beginning to work. The more money you can invest into whatever it is you're working on, the more likelihood you are able to gain success from it. So yes, I'm currently investing into this, into my music and my work. But if I was investing the $300 per month, I'll be able to do 20 songs at a time versus 2 songs. Now that doesn't come without drawbacks, because every time you boost, why am I saying boost? So every time you repost somebody's song, you are eligible for 10 repost tokens. You can see here, I have 1,044. If you repost once in that day and you're on the website browser specifically, you are able to get an additional +2 credits. So let's just open this in another tab so I don't gotta. All right, it's not opening another tab. So for the credits, it's 25 for 500, 35 for 1,000. And they're basically trying to make it more sweeter the more you put into it. And obviously it will be better as you continue up with bigger credits, because then you'll be able to get credits and also upgrade your account to be able to do more, because that's really what matters. Production, being able to do more. If you can do more at once and it's all efficient, you have more of a chance of succeeding. I don't know why that was so hard to come out. Once you are 30 seconds into the song, you are able to click the highlighted button, follow, like, and you can see what gives you credits and what doesn't. What did you like about this track? Poor quality comments, self-promotion, or abuse will result in commenting privileges being revoked. I have been banned at least 3 times. And I'm going to tell you, if you go a little bit off the railing, they're going to ban you. So if you don't like the song, don't waste your time. So let's just get a feel for what we have to do. All right, so you just come here, go to a campaign. It could be a direct request. Hear it out for 30 seconds. If it's a vibe, you continue to listen. If it's not, don't waste your time. Move on. Just that simple. Got the five got the five points for the comment. We could rate it. I'm gonna skip for now. You can add it to a playlist. You could rate it. And I just got the credits for it. And that's essentially how you repost and earn credits the proper way. And you know, it may be a little tedious because they limit you to 10 songs, and every time you reach that limit you have to wait 12 hours again until you can repost again. So that's a good thing to know. Yes, leave. So we can promote a track. You can see here that I have one track being promoted right now. It is 52 of 200 credits spent. I just created it about 30 minutes ago. Um, so to promote, you just choose one. Let's say I choose this one. Right? This is one of my new singles I'm releasing. You can just start the campaign, choose your settings. This is very important though. You can encourage the likes or encourage the comments or not. What this does is it incentivizes likes and comments, of course. These are really the only two things that matter the most. Anything else you can click on if you believe you can, if you believe you need to, right? But the thing about it is you have to understand what's you have to ask yourself what you're incentivizing, right? In the in the comments, if someone speaks even the slightest negatively about the song, they get banned. So every comment that comes through is mostly going to be positive, and who knows how truthful it is to how it was for the listener to experience it. They may just want the credits. There's nothing wrong with wanting the credits, but we want authenticity, right? Because it's a numbers game, yeah, but we want realness. So I keep my comments turned off, and if they comment, they comment because they enjoyed it. They don't, then they don't, and that's just what it is. But they still can get the um credits, and it makes it very simple too, because then that way they could just repost it without a second thought if they feel like it, and if they take the time to comment, it's even more special. Start campaign, boom. If we go to the monitor, you can see all the ones that were done. You see some I put more into the other, but that's just what it comes down to. How much are you willing to invest, and how much do you believe in this particular song, right? So apparently I've been doing this for 3 years, 2023. But it's been very inconsistent, off and on. I've never really I've only recently understood repost exchange and how it should be worked, right? You don't have to drag yourself or anything like that. But I for me personally as an artist, I sort of need this sort of boost because I don't want to share my music, honestly, right? But I still upload it to certain regions that make it easy to listen to. And like, overall, if I like to listen to it, or if I want to listen to it, there may be someone else who does as well. So this is about finding your sound repost exchange, finding your audience. You do that on TikTok, Instagram, right? That's where you really find your audience because it's a bigger pool of people. But repost exchange is based around people who may or may not make music themselves, right? So it's a lot more educated, but it's a lot more remedial because there's a lot of people trying. They don't have the walk-in studios like most people had, right? They're using what they have, and this is where they go to get some support and see if anything is popping. Because even if you don't have the same setup as a lot of other people, you can still make a hit. and this is all connected to SoundCloud. This is not just. Oh, go on here and get some bots. No, these are all SoundCloud profiles. Dalen Young, 500. He has a spotlight full of his songs, right? Twizzy or Tazzy, right?
Go ahead and beat me up. Take it, go ahead and see me up. Vincent, think I seen her now. Now she at my crib, she gon' switch it up. Forever.
Man, you thought I didn't know? I knew he was a slider. What? Anyways, yeah, man, these are all authentic. You see what I'm saying? I love that. So I think that's pretty much it. I think we covered everything. There's a little bit more to it, but honestly, you just have to worry about getting your credits. What sort of account you want to have, continue to have. I would say get the yearly plan because this is something that has to go on the background, and it's not gonna be throwing money at you. So if you're able to, just have it on in the background to be building while you build whatever you're building. Excuse me. That should be everything though. I believe so. Yeah. So just stay tuned, man. It's more on the way. And then you can see here how like the difference in what I focused on putting my resources in and what not, like MSD, right? This is something that came out later than, the top 7, the top 8, right? But like you can see that this one has 18, so you have to be quite smart about it. It's just like financing and stuff like that. Not to really make it daunting or scary, but honestly, just get a hero song to a song you believe in the most. Not uploading a song every week and spending all your resources scarcely. Take one song that you really believe in and pound it to the ground, right? One of those songs where people were like, man, this is so amazing, etc., etc. Get that song in people's ears, because if you don't do it yourself, who is? It's not gonna happen if you don't. Okay. So yeah, just stay tuned though. I'm probably gonna, show some music, make a song, recording it. Yeah, man, it's a whole bunch on the way. This has been Relieved, man. You stay blessed.